On Friday morning, Austin FC officially announced that they hire a new sporting director, and that is Spaniard assistant coach of Manchester City, Rodolfo Borrell. Rodolfo Borrell is someone who has no experience as being a sporting director, but he has another experience as being a youth development coach and technical advisor. By youth development, I mean he was assistant or a youth coach to La Masia FC Barcelona's youth system or school, where he managed a lot of players there. 5 of those players who we know to this day is Fabregas, Piqué, Iniesta, Busquets, and Messi. 5 of those players have become world champions and champions for their respective club and countries. Then he left La Masia or Barcelona. He was there from 1995 to 2009, roughly almost 20 years, to join Liverpool as a technical advisor. They're a technical advisor, someone who can give you leadership, management skills, and guidance to be a better club or better team, or in general, just be better at something. There he was with Liverpool for about roughly 5 years, from 2009 to 2014. There he managed to have another youth development with 2 players we know, Raheem Sterling and Trent Arnold-Alexander. He left there to be assistant coach to Man City. There for 2 years, from 2014 to 2016, he was under assistant coach with Manuel Pellegrini until Guardiola came in 2016, and we all know what happened. The rest is history. During his time with Man City, Borrell won 14 trophies in the span of 9 years with Man City, which is kind of crazy to understand. The mentality that guy has went through was glory, experience, progression, and commitment for a club to be successful. Borrell won 5 Premier League titles, 4 Carabao Cups, 2 FA Cups, 2 FA Community Shields, and the big one Champions League, and that's what we need, glory. This guy also was part of last season, the 2022-2023 season, was the treble, something Man City was trying to achieve, and that's what happened. That's what they did. For Austin FC as a fan, it's finally happening. We finally got the wish we wanted, and that's a new sporting director. For Josh Wolff, for him, he's finally going to be relieved from it and saying, I can focus on my main thing, and that's be with the first team as a head coach and try to win games. Because with Borrell being our new sporting director, Borrell is going to tell Josh Wolff what exactly to do, what's right and what's wrong, and that's what we need, a mentality, a coach or a sporting director who can tell you the differences. Hopefully Wolff can take it serious. Hopefully he understands what he needs to improve to be a better coach, because Wolff right now, being head coach now instead of being a sporting director, he's going to make Austin FC the team he wanted to be earlier this season. Because remember, we were in bad shape. We were trying to figure out how to play without, with no Garlies, and our defense was kind of in shambles because Cascante's injury. Try to fix the whole front 6 because Driussi was an area that was misplaced. Fagundes looked different. Rigoni had to up his form. Now this time, we might see a whole different version of Austin FC with Wolff being a coach and now with a proper sporting director, which is Borrell. Borrell too is someone who wants to focus on the youth development, something who has a vision to the future, and that's our academy. The under 15 or under 17 who was the Generations Cup Adidas champions, they have potential right there under Borrell. Borrell might see them and might put them in Austin FC 2. Austin FC 2 players will be playing with Austin FC's first team. Something we should see from now on is Borrell's mentality, saying I want to see progress from all these players to see if they make it this far. Because Borrell has a lot of things to do. He has a lot of cleanup because he's going to focus on building a project, because Precourt, the main chief, the main guy, our Presidente, El Jefe, he gave Borrell, and he said in the video, a project that he likes, but maybe Borrell wants to spice it up and say, all right, I like it, but let's make it more interesting my way, something I learned from La Masia and from Guardiola, because this is Guardiola's man in charge, his command-in-chief. Guardiola want everything, and Borrell saw it, and he wants Josh Wolff to follow his ideas, and Wolff likes it. We're going to see a different Austin FC. Remember how I said in my last year, how in 2021 we got to see the half picture Driussi, and last year we got to see the full picture Driussi? This season we're going to see a half picture Borrell giving the rules to Wolff, and probably might be good results, but next season that's where everything is going to be different. Full picture Borrell, it's going to be a different Austin FC and the elite club that he said in the video. that he wants his team to have a mentality of winning games beautifully. No more ugly, no more crossing, no more this and that. He wants to build a different Austin FC, and that's what Borrell will bring. The mentality, the technical advising of him being the guidance, the management skills, and the leadership. That's something we need from him. That's something what Austin FC needed after Claudio Reyna left. Josh Wolff had a lot of stress, two things at the same time, couldn't focus with the first team because he was doing the sporting director too. Also, the big thing about Borrell, he's someone who's going to focus on the transfer window. This summer wouldn't be too much because he's just got here, but his main goal is the winter transfer window. That's where he's going to see what Austin FC needs to do. This season itself, remaining of the season, Borrell is going to see what Austin FC's up and downs are. But if I was someone there, as you know, from an academy or from a technical advisor, let's just say that in my point of view, I would tell to Borrell what needs to be fixed or back four, what needs to be improved or medical staff. Everything needs to be changed because we're kind of in a shambles and we're kind of in a shits. But thanks to you're here, you get to fix everything. You get to fix the wall, the holes in the wall. But Borrell, I'm really glad he's here. Someone, you know, from youth development who has a vision for the future, someone who can give you leadership skills, and someone who can win you, you know, anything, because that mentality of Man City is going to be with Austin FC. But remember, we're different from Premier League. We're MLS. We're not Premier League. It's a whole different thing here. We play playoffs, they don't. They win it by points. We have to fight for it, and Borrell will teach Wolff a thing or two how to be a really successful club. And I hope everything changes from here, because to this day, history has been made. This is probably the biggest move in Austin FC's third year in the MLS, or in general in the span of 5 years we joined the MLS. But to me, I'm really glad Borrell has become our new sporting director. Thank you, Claudio Reyna, for what you did to us. You built the system, but with a new sporting director, things are going to be much more better and much more improved. But other than that, my name is Vanilla Mixon 17. Hope you understood this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.